News at 6 starts now.
As soon as I realized that my gun was missing and I wasn't going to be able to recover it, I reported it.
Stockton Mayor Anthony Silva accusing the media of painting him as an irresponsible gun owner after an investigation reveals his stolen gun was used to kill a 13-year-old boy. Good evening, I'm Simone D'Alba.
And I'm Ty Steele. According to the DA, Silva waited for months to report his gun stolen, and during that time, his gun was used in several shootings, including one that took the life of Rayshon Harris.
But tonight, we're learning investigators reached out to the mayor before this all came out.
Fox 40 has team coverage of Anthony Silva's latest scandal. Allie Wolf spoke to his campaign consultant. We'll get to her in just a moment. But we begin with Joe Khalil, who caught up with the mayor at his kids' camp in Amador County today. Joe, what did he have to say for himself?
Well, Ty, we really wanted to talk to him about the timeline of these events, and he refused to answer any questions specifically, again, the timeline of what happened and when it happened. So let's be clear, we have no idea when that gun of his was stolen. All we know is it was used in a shooting in January of 2015, and that he reported it stolen in March of 2015, already a month after Rayshon Harris had already died. So again, that leaves at least a period of 2 months where he has no idea where this gun even is. Now, should that raise questions about whether he was responsible with his firearms, with his gun? He doesn't think so. Frankly, he's upset that the DA's office released information that links him to the stolen gun at all. He says that puts him and his family in danger. And again, he refused to talk to us about the key piece of the puzzle that seems to be missing, which is the gap between when the gun was first stolen and when it was finally reported.
As far as timelines, I'm not going to give timelines. This is what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you as soon as I realized that my gun was missing and I wasn't going to be able to recover it, I reported it. I reported it to two different agencies.
So that was in March, though?
I'm not going to go over timelines. That's not what I'm here to do.
Okay, so not
So that's my statement.
Okay, but...
So go to another question. I'm not going to answer it.
Why did it take more than 2 months at the very least to report it?
I'm going to say once again, once I realized that my handgun was stolen, I reported it.
So you had the gun at this house that you did not live at. Did you check up on it often? I mean, it's a firearm. Did you think it was important?
Well, I keep my weapons in my closet, out of the reach of my son, and they have trigger locks on them. So, it's not something that I checked every day. Most gun owners, unless you're sleeping with your weapon at nighttime, or unless you're a public safety officer, chances are you're not checking your gun every single day. So for people to try to make it seem like I'm some negligent gun owner, it's just silly.
Well, we're talking about a matter of, at the very least, 2 months, because this was used in...
If somebody stole something from your house right now, are you going to know it's missing?
If it's a gun, I might. I mean, you might take more stock of that.
Yeah. Well, as soon as I realized it was missing, I reported it stolen.
Can I just ask why you want to answer questions about the timeline?
Because right now it would be like the news media trying to get me to commit to one thing when I'm in the middle of still an investigation of trying to figure out who took the gun. And so I'm not going to have the people that did the crime sitting there watching Fox 40 at home getting all the information they need based on what I said. So I have no more further comments about it.
I'll ask you
one more time, and then you have to leave the beach.
Now, he originally did claim that the first time he heard his gun was connected to Rayshon Harris's death was when a reporter told him about it. He stuck to that point today, although he did tell us a week earlier there were law enforcement agents that approached him and wanted to talk to him about a situation involving a gun. But again, he still claims that he didn't know it had anything to do with the death of Rayshon Harris. Reporting live in Amador County, Joe Khalil, Fox 40 News.
Great job continuing to ask those tough questions, Joe. Thank you. Mayor Silva's campaign is now